Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. The Catholic Diocese of La Crosse is installing a new bishop today. This comes after Pope Francis accepted the retirement of Bishop Callahan in mid-March. Bishop Gerard Battersby will serve as the 11th bishop of the Diocese of La Crosse. He's coming to La Crosse from Detroit, where he served as an auxiliary bishop since 2017. News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall is at the installation mass. He'll have more details from the ceremony on News 8 Now at 5. An Eau Claire author announced he's running for Wisconsin's 93rd Assembly District this morning. Fall Creek resident Nicholas Butler is running for the state assembly as a Democrat. He grew up in Eau Claire and after graduating from UW-Madison and the University of Iowa, moved back to rural Eau Claire County with his wife and 2 kids. Butler says he's running for the assembly so he can work with other leaders to stabilize healthcare in the region, protect shared natural resources, and aid local voting systems.
Well, a good Monday afternoon, too. We've had some scattered showers and thunderstorms during the overnight and into this morning. Rainfall totals ranging from about 1/10 of an inch of rain up around Eau Claire in the Chippewa Valley to 1/4 to 1/2 an inch around the La Crosse area and upwards of 6 to 7 plus tenths of an inch of rain in far southern and eastern portions of the community. We do have leftover clouds here in La Crosse, although the rain has shut off for the time being. Most of the shower and thunderstorm activity this afternoon confined to areas to the south and east. Chance of another round of storms overnight tonight and then yet more storms tomorrow. And some of the storms tomorrow afternoon and evening especially could be on the strong to severe side. So tomorrow is an alert day. Now this afternoon, those scattered showers and thunderstorms primarily off to the south and east of La Crosse. As you can see, kind of a low spinning right along the state line of Wisconsin and Illinois. Current temperatures in the 60s to the south and east, some lower 70s to the west where some sun is starting to poke through. And again, those thunder showers south and east this afternoon. Otherwise, mostly cloudy, highs around 75 degrees. I'll talk more detail about those additional storm chances for tonight and tomorrow coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Bill, we will see you then. Thank you. Iran has declared 5 days of mourning after its president and foreign minister died in a helicopter crash Sunday. The cause of the crash is still unknown. Erica Brown has the story.
Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi was considered the second most powerful leader in the nation. His sudden death comes at a time of extreme tension in the Middle East. His helicopter went down in the mountains of northern Iran, and search teams spent hours looking for the wreckage in dense fog. President Raisi was returning from a meeting with the leader of neighboring Azerbaijan. Iran's foreign minister, Hossein Amir Abdullahian, was also killed in the crash. Iran's cabinet said the hardworking president had been martyred, vowing the government would operate without the slightest disruption. The crash comes with Iran and Israel engaged in a so-called shadow war. Last month, Iran launched drone and missile attacks against Israel. Iran also backs terrorist groups fighting Israel, including Hezbollah and Hamas. President Raisi was elected in 2021, but it is Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, who controls the government, the military, the courts, and the media. Raisi and the supreme leader were close, and many had considered him a possible successor to the 85-year-old Ayatollah. Erica Brown, CBS News, Washington, D.C.
Iran's first vice president will take over as interim president, and the country will hold elections within the next 50 days. The International Criminal Court announcing it's seeking arrest warrants in relation to the October 7th attacks in Israel and the war in Gaza. Those warrants are for top Hamas and Israeli officials, including the commander of Hamas and Israel's prime minister and defense minister. This marks the first time the ICC has targeted the top leader of a close ally of the United States. The charges against Benjamin Netanyahu and Yoav Gallant include causing extermination and starvation as a method of war, including the denial of humanitarian relief supplies and deliberately targeting civilians in conflict. A panel of ICC judges will now consider the prosecutor's application for the arrest warrants. The U.S. Supreme Court is letting Maryland's ban on assault weapons stand. This morning, justices declined to hear a challenge to Maryland's law banning 45 specific firearms, including the AR-15 and copycat weapons. Some gun rights groups call the ban unconstitutional and political, but justices declined to hear the case ahead of an appeals court ruling. 6 appeals on the same issue are pending at the Supreme Court from Illinois, and the Maryland case could also work its way back to the Supreme Court as soon as the appeals court rules. Almost 2 months after its collision with the Baltimore Bridge, the trapped cargo ship Dolly is free. Unified Command says the ship was hauled from the wreckage site and moved 2.5 miles to Baltimore's marine terminal. This is a crucial step toward reopening the key port, which could happen now by the end of the month. 6 workers on the bridge were killed in March after the Dolly lost power and slammed into the bridge, triggering the collapse. A preliminary investigation from the NTSB found the Dolly had a pair of electrical failures minutes before the collision. The Dolly's 21-member crew has been confined to the ship since the crash. Say goodbye to endless shrimp and lobster. Red Lobster officially filing for bankruptcy this morning. We'll have those details when we come back.
My son, Nick, took illicit fentanyl, which cost him his life. And knowing that my son is never coming back is the worst thing that I will have to live with for the rest of my life.
Tammy Baldwin's been with us every step of the way. She just got a major bill passed to really crack down on fentanyl. She doesn't just talk the talk, but she actually walks the walk.
I cannot tell you how much we appreciate Tammy Baldwin fighting this fight.
I'm Tammy Baldwin. I approve this message.
When you're injured in an accident, one mistake could cost you a lot of money.
Nobody knows bikers and the law like Hupy and Abraham.
They know how to get you all the money that you deserve.
It costs nothing for you to contact Hupy and Abraham, and they will never take a fee unless they win your case.
They got me way more than I thought I would get. Hupy and Abraham mean business.
Call Hupy and Abraham right now. Tell the insurance company you mean business.
It's hard to explain what this feels like. Moving piles of earth, towing up to 4,000 pounds, cutting millions of blades of grass. We could keep trying to put it into words, but nothing compares to experiencing it for yourself. You just have to get in the seat.
Conquer every task on your list. Visit Tractor Central, take a seat, and see for yourself why nothing runs like a deer. Start now at TractorCentral.com.
Are you in need of a new water heater? Here at Maxwell White, we offer the best solutions for homeowners in La Crosse and the surrounding areas. Being the best means installing the best. Our American-made Bradford White water heaters can revolutionize your home and give you the home comfort you've always wanted. Contact Maxwell White today to find out how a professionally installed Bradford White water heater is right for your home. Our expert technicians will answer all of your questions and find the best possible solution for you. Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
My feet hurt so bad in the morning, I couldn't even put my feet on the floor. So I had to start engineering my own arch support. So I got that, then I put this in there, this one. Finally, before I added another one of these in, I went to Good Feet, and they gave me this. So I built all this together to engineer a solution to my pain. And if I'd have just gone to Good Feet, I'd have been better off in the first place.
Good Feet arch supports, engineered for pain relief, personally fitted for you.
Welcome back. Performers at the Happiest Place on Earth voted to unionize over the weekend. Nearly 80% of the workers who portray Disney's iconic characters at the company's California Disneyland theme park voted to join the Actors Equity Association, which also represents character performers at Orlando's Walt Disney World and Disney on Broadway. The vote is expected to be certified within the week, and after, union and company representatives are set to begin contract negotiations. Red Lobster has filed for bankruptcy. The largest seafood restaurant chain in the world says it had to settle more than $1 billion in debt. The company plans to sell its business to its lenders. In turn, Red Lobster will receive financing to stay afloat, but more restaurants will be closing. Analysts and former employees say recent mismanagement, competition, inflation, and other factors ran the company to the ground. The family-friendly film If, which is a product of CBS's parent company Paramount, topped the weekend box office, but it brought in a disappointing $35 million domestically in its debut. Last week's top movie, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, swung into the second spot with $26 million, and horror flick The Strangers Part 1 debuted third, raking in $12 million. Whether you call her Grandma, Abuela, Nana, or Yaya, starting tomorrow, McDonald's is introducing a new McFlurry to honor grandmothers everywhere. The sweet treat is available for a limited time. The Grandma McFlurry features syrup and crushed crunchy candy pieces blended with the restaurant's vanilla soft serve ice cream. That wraps up your afternoon consumer news. As we head to break, here is a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. More news is next.
Chart your career with a welding position at Chart Industries. Do you have a year or more of welding experience? Starting wages up to $35 per hour. We have the job for you. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Here's the choice. Eric Hovde, fourth-generation Wisconsinite, self-made businessman, job creator, and Eric's foundation provides homes that save thousands of children in need. Career politician Tammy Baldwin, 38 years in politics, voted with Biden 95% of the time. Her votes caused prices to soar, and she refused to secure our border. Career politician Tammy Baldwin, she's not working for us anymore. Fix Washington PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Asher Laston Exteriors is committed to craftsmanship, innovation, and outstanding customer service as Western Wisconsin's trusted gutter and gutter helmet experts. Our highly trained certified technicians can install gutter helmet onto new or existing gutters. Gutter helmet blends in beautifully with your home, can withstand the heaviest of rainfalls, and is backed by a lifetime transferable warranty. Save up to 22% with zero down and no interest or payments for up to 18 months with seamless gutters and gutter helmet, brought to you by Asher Laston Exteriors.
Chart your career with a welding position at Chart Industries. Do you have a year or more of welding experience? Starting wages up to $35 per hour. We have the job for you. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
The buildings that are left are destroyed beyond belief. It looks like they've burned.
40 years ago, Barneveld was struck with a deadly F5 tornado. Wednesday at 10, how the town bounced back. Plus, survivors recall that fateful day.
Trust the First Warn Weather Team to keep you safe, and even better, you can take us with you. Expect more with hourly temps and conditions, video forecast, interactive radar, and your choice of notifications. We're there when you need us.
The CDC is out with new guidance to prevent the spread of infections in school. The agency recommends teaching proper hand washing and respiratory etiquette, improving ventilation, cleaning and sanitizing when appropriate, and promoting vaccination for students and staff. If there is an elevated amount of illness, schools can also consider masking, testing, and social distancing. 25% of parents say their teenagers are drinking caffeine every day. According to the University of Michigan, soda is the top choice, followed by tea and coffee. Some health experts recommend a maximum of 100 milligrams of caffeine a day for teens. That's about 1 8-ounce cup of coffee. But the survey found 1 in 3 parents thought the limit was higher. People who use certain drugs for weight loss and diabetes may have a higher risk of stomach issues. 3 new studies looked at how injected medicines known as GLP-1 agonists are related to a rare but serious stomach condition. The studies show the risk of being diagnosed with stomach paralysis is higher for people who take such medications compared to those who don't. Most of the time, doctors say the condition will improve after stopping the medication, but some people say their condition did not get better, even months after coming off the drug, with life-altering consequences. And periods of extreme heat in Northern California sent more children to the hospital for asthma. UC San Francisco researchers looked at hospital visits between 2017 and 2020. They found a 19% increase in asthma visits during daytime heat waves. Longer periods of heat increased the odds of a visit. Those were some of today's top health headlines. Here is a live look outside now from CityCam 8. Bill is in next with a look at our forecast.
It's
time for your new driveway. Call North Central Paving today for your free estimate and save 10%. We specialize in paving, seal coating, repairs, crack filling, and new installation. Call North Central Paving by May 30th and save 10% off your new driveway.
Spring is here. The grass is getting green and the flowers are blooming. And along with that comes the rain. Hi, Andrew Larson here from Larson Home Services. When's the last time someone inspected your roof, giving you the peace of mind that your roof was good to go for another year? At Larson Home Services, we'll give you a free 16-point inspection letting you know the true condition of your roof. Remember, when you think roofing, think Larson, Wisconsin's best roofing experience.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. Starting wage for laborers up to $18 per hour with a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience but a great attitude? Then apply today. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
It's Buzzy's Home Furnishings Best for Less Memorial Day event. Hurry in for huge savings on all mattress purchases. Save up to $800 on adjustable mattress sets from top-rated brands like Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Tempur-Pedic. With the best-selling prices of the year on our top-selling Sealy Posturepedic mattresses, save big. Free local delivery and setup plus interest-free financing options available. Come see what the buzz is all about at the family-owned and operated Buzzy's Home Furnishings in Viroqua today.
It's time for your new driveway. Call North Central Paving today for your free estimate and save 10%. We specialize in paving, seal coating, repairs, crack filling, and new installation. Call North Central Paving by May 30th and save 10% off your new driveway.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Download the News 8000 app today.
Hey, welcome back and a good Monday afternoon to you. We'll start with the allergy report before we get to that forecast. Medium symptoms today and tomorrow for oak and grass. Still fairly high symptoms for tree pollen, although when it rains, it tends to knock some of that pollen out of the air and makes it a little bit better. Tractor Central mowing forecast. Still some lingering thunder showers this afternoon, primarily south and east 75. Good chance of more scattered storms tomorrow, and some of those could be strong, 78 for the high, and then dry, but mostly cloudy and breezy Wednesday, a high of 72. Speaking of mostly cloudy, that's where we stand right now over downtown La Crosse. The numbers for today show a high of 68 degrees, 60 the low, 74 and 52 are the averages, 94 and 32 the records, and so far, just over a third of an inch of rainfall out at the La Crosse Airport. A little bit more has fallen in southern portions of the viewing area. 69 degrees now at the airport, 68 downtown. Winds are variable at 6 miles per hour in the Mississippi, falling 8.10 feet. Also 68 degrees for you folks in Eau Claire with a cloudy sky, and the Chippewa River is holding steady. So some rain-cooled air, especially to the south and east of La Crosse, where temperatures are in the low to mid-60s. By the way, they're having a problem with the automated sensors at Sparta, Volkfield, and Viroqua, in case you're wondering why there's no data coming from there. Lower to middle 70s to the west, where they're starting to break into some partial clearing, and winds, again, kind of all over the place. That's what variable means, at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. So still some scattered showers, isolated thunder down across portions of Richland County, eastern Vernon and Monroe counties into Juneau and Adams counties, far southeastern corner of Crawford County. Otherwise dry for the rest of us. Still cloudy though, but you can see the back edge of that cloud deck just to our west. So that system slides through, and then another system will get organized to the south and west, bring more storms overnight and into tomorrow. So Sky Tracker will show that dry for most of us as the afternoon progresses, and then overnight tonight, a chance of more kind of scattered showers and thunderstorms. And heading into our Tuesday, we could see a couple rounds of storms, one in the late morning and midday hours, and then some stronger storms in the afternoon and evening, a couple clusters there, and that's when we could see some strong to severe storms through about 9 p.m. tomorrow. And then as that low spins across the region, breezy but dry late tomorrow night and into the day on Wednesday. Alert day for tomorrow, and here's why. We've got a level 3 risk for most of the area from the Storm Prediction Center. That means numerous strong to severe storms. Local timing 2 to 9 p.m. We may have to bump that 2 p.m. start time up a few hours. We'll fine-tune that over the next 12 hours. All severe threats in play. Strong winds, large hail, even a few tornadoes, not completely out of the question. So stay extra weather aware tomorrow. And not only that, we could see some appreciable rainfall, 1 to 3, even 3 inches plus of rainfall in some spots through late tomorrow night. Today's temperature is pretty seasonable, mid-70s in the La Crosse area. In fact, most of our 65 locations today seeing highs between about 70 and 76 degrees. Pretty much right on track for this time of year. So those scattered showers and storms, mainly south and east, 75 for the high. Chance of more storms overnight, 61 for the low, and then alert day tomorrow. Some strong to severe storms, especially in the afternoon and evening, 78. Breezy but dry Wednesday, 72. Dry Thursday, 79. Chance for some hit and miss showers and thunderstorms on Friday and Saturday. And then Sunday looking dry. Memorial Day, just a small chance of showers. Highs around 74. But again, to repeat, stay extra weather aware for tomorrow. Alexandra?
All right, Bill, we'll be looking for your updates in the morning, too. Thank you. Coming up, how Minnesota's first black woman-owned brewery is planting the seeds for diversity in the Gopher State and who she hopes to inspire along the way.
Menards has it all from big to small and everything in between. Plus, get an 11% rebate. Keeping your pool clean this summer is easy with help from Menards. This 1-gallon bottle of Algicide treats up to 25,000 gallons of pool water. Just $6.99 after rebate. Loctite Power Grab heavy-duty adhesive is high strength, paintable, and easy to use. With 0-second instant grab, a 9-ounce tube is $3.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards. Hey, it's Reed and Chelsea Magnum.
When I eat cereal, I think of, this box is halfway gone. Next time I should get one. And then I just know to write it on the list when I make the list. But you pour the box of cereal, don't even pay attention even how much is in there or when you'll need another one. You don't think of that.
You have helped me realize, the male brain. Mouthwash, I'll pour the last drop out, and I'm like, I think I'm out of mouthwash. Do we have any more? And you're like, I don't know.
As you're picking it up and you feel, wow.
It's not very often a fella gets to offer the best products in the marketplace at a price lower than most others. When I look at this beautiful showroom, when I consider the quality of our products and the team of 80 exceptional professionals, we should be higher priced, but we're not. If you have any doubts for your next home improvement project, you should contact the Board Store today. It's not all the sales and discounts, it's the bottom line that counts, and you'll get no better bottom line than at the Board Store Home Improvements.
Celebrating 70 years, we're News 8 Now. You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
A woman in St. Paul, Minnesota is trying to make history as the first black female to own a brewery in the state. Jason Rantala explains how Brittany Michael is trying to diversify the industry.
I'm a huge dreamer.
After getting burned out in her career as a pharmacist, Brittany Michael turned to another passion, home brewing, eventually rising to the ranks of assistant brewer at La Doña Cerveceria in Minneapolis. But Brittany now has even bigger aspirations to become the first black woman to own a brewery in Minnesota.
Why is diversity so significant in the brewing world?
The brewing industry isn't very diverse in our state and in general as it stands.
Of the more than 200 breweries in Minnesota, just a handful are owned by women or people of color. With her Bubble Line Brewing Company set to open early next year, Brittany says she's here to fill that gap in the industry and to help craft brewing survive and thrive.
We tend to get a lot of innovation and a lot of thought and a lot of new thoughts when there's diversity involved in the picture. And I think that as the brewing world matures, because it's been around for a little bit, that innovation piece is going to be really important.
Brittany says she plans to build her brewery in the heart of St. Paul's historically black Rondo neighborhood.
We don't have places for folks to just go and hang out.
Envisioning a brewery with plants and flowers, a warm escape in a cold Minnesota winter with more than beer.
We have a Honeycrisp Apple Blonde Ale that I'm super excited about.
Also beverages like non-alcoholic lemonade and lattes. Brittany says she plans to use her brewery space to teach others how to brew at home. Just one more way, she says, she hopes to diversify the face of brewing.
You can be any kind of person and brew.
An initial crowdfunding effort raised more than $20,000 in less than a week. Michael says there'll be another crowdfunding effort announced in the coming days. She's looking to raise $500,000 in donations. Stay with us. We'll have one more check of your forecast when we come back.
During Home's Memorial Day sale, get an extra 10% off sale prices or no interest financing for 3 years. Plus, get hot buys like this 2-piece sectional for $9.99 or this queen bedroom suite for $7.59. The Memorial Day sale at Home Furniture. Plus, shop homefurniture.com every day.
Get ready for high-octane action. Remlinger Collector Car Auctions is back with its spring auction May 31st and June 1st in Winona, Minnesota. Consigners, head to RemlingerAuctions.com to consign now and earn top dollar. Early consigners get the most exposure with our pre-qualified bidders ready to buy. Reserve your place today and be part of the excitement. Remlinger Collector Car Auctions, where every car has a story and every bid is an adventure.
It's time to go tankless with a new Bradford White Infinity tankless water heater from Maxwell White. Upgrading to a tankless system allows you to have unlimited hot water whenever you need it, no matter when you last used it. Hot water is an integral part of everyone's life, so let the experts at Maxwell White help you choose the best water heating solution for you and your family. Trust the company that's been keeping La Crosse and the surrounding areas comfortable since 1994. Upgrade to a tankless today and never be left without hot water again. Rely on Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
When you need new paving or need repairs to cracked or damaged pavement, call Patriot Paving. Asphalt and concrete take a beating in Wisconsin weather. Patriot Paving uses the best materials and appropriate thickness to hold up. For driveways, parking lots, and cart paths, our team gets the job done right. Call Patriot Paving for new paving, asphalt repairs, seal coating, crack filling, or chip and seal. We work quickly and efficiently. Call Patriot Paving today for an asphalt assessment and quote for your property.
Right now at Homeworld Rugs, get 15% off area rug sale prices with many different patterns, sizes, and shapes to choose from. And area rug experts in every showroom to help you find the perfect rug. 15% off area rugs at Homeworld Rugs.
The First Warn Weather app. Download it today.
Again, still some lingering showers, isolated thunder to the south and east of La Crosse. Those will continue to move out over the next couple of hours. Otherwise, mostly to partly cloudy late today, 75 for the high. Chance of more storms overnight and another couple rounds of storms tomorrow, and some of those could be strong to severe. That's why tomorrow is an alert day. Highs on Tuesday around 78.
All right, Bill, thank you, and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at noon. We'll see you back here tonight. Until then, enjoy your day.